This is the third ever Parra Air Max 1 collaboration. If you're an Air Max fan, you're gonna definitely need these. What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another sneaker unboxing here on the Sneaker News YouTube channel. Before we open up what's inside this shoebox, we'd like to ask you a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button. Once you do, you'll be first to know when we upload new videos, new content, and all that fun stuff. Ready? All right, here we go. So this is a pair of Nike shoes. It comes with a white slide-out box. Let's take a look. White Nike sportswear box. But boom, does this artwork look familiar to you guys? This is the Parra Air Max 1. Let's go. This is the Parra Nike Air Max 1. Just to give you a little bit of backstory, Parra is a Dutch street artist, full name Piet Parra. He's done collaborations with Nike since 2005, most notably on the Air Max 1, that's like his shoe. So of course, when there was news that he was doing another Air Max 1 shoe, Air Max collectors just kind of went nuts because the first 2005 pair were super limited. Those were called the Amsterdams. And there was actually a Hyperstrike version in orange and blue that's even rarer, and those goes for thousands and thousands of dollars. It was there that he brought in the whole Amsterdam color theme, where it was inspired by the sunset and like the bright lights that come with just that landscape. And he sort of championed that pairing of this color of blue with like a burgundy tone. And of course, that color scheme sort of evolved later in 2009, 2010, when he needed another Air Max 1 shoe that was all burgundy, and it had like the chenille swooshes, and those like pink and yellow and light blue and navy, and those were again one of the most sought after Air Max collaborations of all time. And those were like, I think, under 300 pairs in existence, so super grail status for those. And there was also another collaboration he did with the Air Maxim 1. That model, the Maxim 1, is a slightly updated version of the Air Max 1 that had like a plastic fly wire infused sort of upper to it, and it was much more lightweight. And that was black, and it had speckling print of blue and burgundy and pink, and those signature color tones. So now we're here in 2018. He's doing another Air Max 1 collaboration. Let's take a look. So right here at the forefoot, you have this diagonal striping of white and gray. The white part of the material is almost like a leather, whereas the gray has almost like a suede / felt sort of feel. Of course, you have the little light pink baby swoosh embroidered at the forefoot. And then over here, you have navy and white polka dots. And the heel, you have the burgundy and pink, the diagonal striping pattern once again. On the medial side, you have definitely much more cleaner sort of color blocking. You have the light blue swoosh. And again, the material is like kind of like what you see with the Anniversary Air Max 1, just like a very soft suede material. And at the forefoot, you have a mesh material and the shinier OG mesh on the ankle, as well as the tongue. Here you see a red Nike Air Max label. Pull out the insoles, and you have the same landscape pattern. Of course, in an interview with Nike, Piet Parra said that this actual graphic is inspired by, the country and the city. So there's, peaks and valleys of mountains. Right here, of course, you have the sun, and these sort of represent, city buildings. The inspiration behind the actual graphic was that Parra was looking to kind of create something that would not only appeal to, the collectors and the sneakerheads, but introduce something to the newer and younger generation of sneakerheads who aren't really familiar with his work. So he added this really crazy, mix of, patterns and colors, polka dots, striping. See right here on the forefoot of the right shoe, you see the signature Parra script logo, and on the left shoe it does have that swoosh, so you have that difference right there. Quick shot of the outsole. Again, you have the navy, the light blue, the pink, and the darker red. Again, these are the signature colors of Parra's collaborations. If you look up his previous shoes, you'll definitely see that that's the kind of theme he goes for. And another interesting detail is that on the inside of the tongue, there's like a red and white bold pinstriping, which is a dope little detail. And the same goes for that. So As you guys know, there's the Air Max 1. There's also a Zoom Spiridon, a shoe that he's never done. There's also a friends and family version of this Air Max 1 that basically doesn't have a swoosh, and he uses this quarter panel to kind of draw like a landscape. And you know, he said back in the day he would basically stitch off the swoosh with like a knife, and then he would paint on that. So the friends and family version, which we have no idea how anyone's gonna get, that version will have that graphic. And of course there's a Spiridon that also features the same mosaic of prints and patterns, like the bolt stripes here in the gray and white, the bolt stripe with the pink and the red, you know, the polka dot. So yeah, you know, for Air Max fans, this is definitely a must-have. You know, Parra and Air Max 1s are like grail status. Again, the 2005 version is ridiculously limited. There's a Hyperstrike version that's even more limited. Then 2009, 2010, he did that chenille swoosh version, which again is grail status. Now you have the 2018 version. So this is the Parra Air Max 1. The entire set, which includes the Spiridon as well as the matching track jacket, releases on July 21st at select Nike sportswear retailers worldwide. If you check the links below in the description, we'll provide you a where to buy section so you can enter as many raffles as you want to increase your chances. We hope you guys learned a little bit something about Parra and the Air Max 1. And again, hit that subscribe button so you'll know when we post new videos. And thanks for watching.